Recap time, baby. Let's just jump right in, eh? We start our episode off with a bit of a weird new encounter, to be honest. Definitely not what I was expecting or wanting, but we catch him anyway and name her after Billy's mom, Debbie. We head back into town and wait, did that statue just move? Let me just have a quick look. Did you know that only 3% of you guys are subscribed? Well, I think that's whack. Absolutely wallop that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, maybe even hit that bell. And now, back to the land of the inanimate for me. We breeze by this next route, trying to even out the team as we go, and I finally get to naming my boxes, trying to name them as friendly as I can. Going through this tunnel gets us to Santaloon, where we can talk to these strange people and get directed to the professor's lab to meet for the first time. And when we do meet him, he greets me, challenges me, and loses to my Pokemon, forcing him to give up one of his 3 Mons. But now, we have a very difficult decision to make. Psych! I chose this one, called the Mudcap, because he's already starting to show signs of being a chronic liar. Hrry isn't live at twitch.tv/its_Hrry every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8 PM AEST. Oh, and forgot to mention, we lost Debbie back there. RIP to a real one, for real. Anyways, we meet this billionaire who kind of looks like Richard Branson. Leaving the city, we get a holo clip from a familiar face.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking.
But on we charge into the next route, where we find a Nuzleaf. Potentially a perfect pick. A perfect capture. Oh, never mind, bro. We even get our introduction to doubles, which is a fun one. So, boy, I really hope these doubles stay fun for the whole run and we don't get destroyed by shitty AI, am I right? We also get to face this silly old goofball again, and beating Tierno and his Kyogre grants us with enough XP to evolve our Mudkip. He's still a lying little rat though. You felled off. And because this route has horde encounters, I get to see this abomination of a randomized mess. Entering this new route means another new encounter. And seeing this Gigalith after all the mediocre Pokemon we've had to catch was such a big relief. We caught him, didn't have any cool or funny joke names for him, so I just named him Jerome, because he kind of looks like a Jerome, to be honest. I had to pay to get into this palace just so I could help this rich dude find his dog, but 5 stars overall. Now this is where I made a pretty silly mistake, because I have to play the Poke Flute to get past this so-called Snorlax. It's actually a Dewotion, but the point being is, I just killed him, dude. I killed my encounter because I didn't clock that this was my encounter for the route. So, no new Pokemon, I guess, but we perused through the next route, beating the trainers along the way. We faced this duo of trainers who battled us and took our sweet Ghostface from us, until we reached another roadblock. This time being a mental one, a doubles battle with Tierno and Trevor. But this battle is different, because on my team, I have Serena, meaning her Pokemon are battling alongside mine. Meaning, I have to fight with the Pokemon with the least base stats of all time, a Sunkern. So first turn, it gets wrecked of course. Then she brings out a Cascoon, gets murked too. And that's it with her Pokemon, a Cascoon and a Sunkern. So I had to grind through this battle using tactical switches to try to scrape through enough damage together to get them kills. All while coming very close to multiple Pokemon dying. And somehow, after it all, I didn't lose a single Pokemon. And this winning streak didn't feel good to me. Just dirty, man. Can we get much higher? Moving onwards, I could get another Pokemon. Caught this Hrry, gave it another poor excuse for a nickname, and after that cave, Route 8 gave us another encounter, where I catch this Croconaw. His name's Chubster, and he's a little bit shy. But Brett Town allows us to find a fossil Pokemon to crack open, so you already know what I went to go do. Fish. Nah, I'm just playing, I went to go get that fossil on the ride on. I ran away from a Pokemon in this route too, just no idea why, just felt like Serena had broken my mentals at this point. But the Glittering Cave gave us some more juicy mons for me to capture. And the Game Freak Overlords were shining bright on me this day, because they blessed me with a Charmander to add to the team. I catch it, I name it Charizard, because I'm in fact very funny and not cringe. Facing and then subsequently beating Team Flare lets us evolve our Stellar Man into Santa, I guess? Also Charmeleon, but trust the process with that one. And with this double battle coming up, I knew Serena was going to get her vengeance, which certainly happened, because she just so happened to have a Behium and a Rayquaza. But you've got to ask yourself, where were they against Tierno and Trevor? But we do take him out, I pick the Jaw Fossil, and we make our way out of the cave. So we take it to the lab, and we can find out our new Pokemon. Oh boy, what could it... Oh, okay. Well. But it's time to focus on the gym ahead. first trainer was a breeze, which made this trainer so weird because, that's right, our day one, our guy from the start, gone to a terrible switch from me. Don't hit me up, I feel like shit right now. We take one last look at our fallen hero before reluctantly continuing. This is for you, King. Hey, but we got a nose pass to replace him though, right? We named him Zegrob too, huh? All forgiven? We all good now? Yeah? Yeah. So I trained hard with the new team, including Dua Lipa, all to avenge Nut. So much so that Mudcap is now a Swampert. So the question is, will he continue to lie to us? Your Charmeleon's so safe, dude. Okay, that is definitely a threat. I feel like you two should not be close to each other in the party, man. But yeah, anyways, we keep grinding, finding this trainer who just so happens to have Eradicate. And wait, why is there boss music? What's that health bar? What? No! 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 Another Pokemon down, another funeral attended. Only pain. But I have to look forward. Chubster evolving means we have some more firepower, and another reason to challenge the gym leader sooner rather than later. So climbing up the walls gave me time to reflect on who had fallen for us to get here. Debbie, Ghostface, Nut, Sarazard, all sacrificed themselves for the greater good of the team. This one's for them. Leading with the Porygon was an easy matchup for Jerome, who made quick work of it. 1 down. But Metagross is a different task, needing a different perspective. And Mudshot was enough to beat it. 2 down. The Tynamo was a joke, to be honest. So Mudcap took a poop on him. 3 down. Aerodactyl could be a struggle if he lands a strong first move. But luckily, Mudcap is faster, does some damage, and gets roared out of the arena. Finger's only there for a second before Mudcap returns to finish the job. 4 down, 1 to go. Glameow can again just be dealt with by some simple karate chops. 5 down, Gym conquered. And as Grant gives his speech, all I can think about are the ones we lost along the way. We got a long road ahead of us, so we must push on.